Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Jeff nails another draft day.
Nailed
Makes
it.
top 5 has 98. I guess just loves some Kevin James.
Fucking Kevin James.
It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
Oh, yeah.
It's the history of bad. That's right. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the history of bad ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the history of bad ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke. Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 442. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
Blake.
I'm Jim.
And I'm the newly promoted intern.
That's next week.
Maybe.
No, I was told last week that it was going to be this week.
No. We said we would look at it
next week.
Yeah.
Next week.
It's always going to be next week.
I don't like this.
Jeff and I
You're
talked.
now chief intern.
Oh. Okay.
Jeff and I
Assistant to the chief
Assistant
intern.
to the chief intern.
Jeff and I talked. We said we would review it next week. It's next week. We're going to push it back another week. Of course, you might be promoted because you got these Jolly Rancher gummies.
I'm telling you.
Just stop bringing them.
Well, then I won't get promoted, apparently.
It's a catch-22. It's a vicious cycle.
If he stops bringing them, he'll get demoted from intern to whatever's below intern.
Intern Gary's chomping at the bit to come in and take over.
Is he?
No.
Well, he's chomping.
Intern Gary is buried somewhere.
Intern Gary at least has 38 pieces of flair on his shirt when he shows up for podcasts.
That's true. That is true.
I don't see any flair on your shirt.
Do you need a coat?
Yeah, I'm fucking freezing.
Close the vent. It's right above
There's a
you.
dragon in the vent. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah.
There's a dragon in the vent.
Just so all of our listeners know, Blake is sitting here in a T-shirt and shorts, hands like across his chest, just shivering.
You hear the chattering on the
We
mics.
do have the Hobie
Would you like
hockey sweater.
Would you like the jersey?
Oh, yeah, give me the hockey jersey.
Okay.
While the other four of us are sitting here like, oh, I feel so good in here. Oh, I like
Well, the other four of us are wearing nothing but boxers, so it's kind of nice. Let me get that for you, Jim.
That's what it said in the email for me to wear if I wanted to get my promotion.
Nothing but boxers. Nothing but boxers.
I think they made a movie called Disclosure about that. It was not a good movie. Not a good movie.
What was it? A bunch of people wearing nothing but boxers?
Yes. Michael Douglas in boxers. That's hot.
Better
So
than
hot.
Kirk Douglas in boxers.
Is it? I saw Ben-Hur.
now.
I saw Ben-Hur. Well, he's dead.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Is he dead?
And I think
Yes.
you mean Spartacus, not Ben-Hur.
Who was in Ben-Hur? Charlton Heston. That's right. I forgot about that. I'm Ben-Hur.
No, it's on Spartacus.
Damn it!
Welcome to Sparta.
I did not do that one right. You sure it's... Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Okay,
Yes.
Well, for tonight, we're going to break into some of our snacks that were sent to us by the Canadian, by what that was?
Pop Culture Cafe.
Culture Cafe.
Yes.
We have some Hostess hickory sticks, salt and vinegar flavor.
Salt and vinegar.
They look like little potato sticks. Then we have some all-dressed Ruffles.
Rouflays.
Have we done this one yet?
And then we have Nestle Coffee Crisp candies.
Have we done the Coffee Crisp?
I do not think so. No.
Okay.
We
Just
did
checking.
we did the Crunchies. There's
Since
still a
everyone-
Crunchy bar left over.
Since everyone has tried this except for me, I'm trying this.
Don't try the Crunchy Bar.
Do it.
Crunchy bar is great. I don't know why Jason hated it.
It tastes like phlegm.
3 people
Mm.
liked nothing it. like and, phlegm. and
Flam.
then Jason.
Flam.
I liked it.
Tommy Pham?
Yes, Tommy Pham, the baseball player.
Well, it disintegrated.
It's
so-
brittle.
Yeah, it's brittle. Is that coffee? Is that a Tim Hortons coffee?
It's a Nestle.
Nestle?
Yeah. So, it's disgusting, Brian. Don't do it.
Oh, that's delightful.
That's delightful. What are you talking about?
Delightful.
Okay, well, you want to do the Ruffles first? We're doing Ruffles all dressed.
Rouflays. They pronounce it rouflays in Quebec.
Oh, Ruffles.
Yeah.
We're not in Quebec, though.
25% of your
But it's
daily
from
fat
Canada.
intake for 20 chips.
Ooh, boy.
I doubt I'll eat 20 chips.
Cholesterol is 0. Sodium, 17%. 9% carbohydrates. And vitamin C, 15%
Well, that's a lot of vitamin
of your
C.
daily intake. It's not bad.
And it's a bag of assassin.
Okay, Canada's
On the
very
front.
own. Here we go. You'll enjoy this bag of Ruffles all-dressed chips if, 1, you enjoy unique Canadian food. It was invented here, after all.
I do enjoy unique Canadian food.
You're seeking something sweet and salty and savory.
Oh, there's sweet in there?
You love eating chips that will make your taste buds feel like they're going to come. I mean, explode. Sorry.
Or if you like your chips naked. Because those are all dressed.
Oh, they have like a barbecue flavor look to them. I'm intrigued.
I was thinking that was a ketchup flavor look to them.
Correct. Okay. I'm intrigued by this. We haven't had Canadian food in a couple weeks.
Jason, you want to take the first bite
Yeah, I'll take the
since
first
you
bite.
have the chips there in front of you already?
Oh.
I'm going to pass because it has the word assassins on the bag.
Because it has French words, you don't want it?
Yeah, it says assassin. Look.
Well,
There
yeah.
are lots of flavors in there.
Assassin means
That's what I
all
mean.
dressed.
I think it may have come in your mouth.
Okay, so the picture has a pepper and an onion
Red pepper.
and the salt. Yeah, red pepper.
You taste the salt.
You taste
It tastes a
the
little bit of
salt.
vinegar.
Uh-huh.
Shit. What's the sodium on this
Is
thing?
there some ranch?
200%.
410 milligrams. 17%.
That is a
Very
big flavor.
ranch. I taste a lot of ranch.
That is a big flavor coming at you.
Ranch, vinegar.
It's like Doug's big hands coming at you, just smacking you in the face.
But it has 0 trans fat.
No cholesterol. I kind of like these.
I like how it has simulated flavor on the front here.
I feel like you can take a bite of a different chip and you'll get a different taste.
You want a small bit?
Sure,
Small
I'll have a
chip.
small
I feel
bit.
like it's like
You'll get a lot of flavor.
Nobody's
Small
been
chip.
assassinated yet, so I'll try.
I feel
this.
like that one's like a vinegar, and then I just had one that tasted like ranch. Is there ketchup in there too?
I don't taste the ketchup.
I think it's more the vinegar.
That's vinegar.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's almost
Definitely
kinda
salt.
like a sweet barbecue.
Yeah, that might
There's
be
a
it.
little bit of barbecue too.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
I'm just
good.
getting a lot of ranch.
the ranch kind of brings it down for me because I'm not a big ranch fan.
See, I don't taste the ranch as much.
Very vinegary on that chip.
Vinegar is what I've been tasting a lot of. I like it, Brian.
I love it.
I do too. You've had these before, though, haven't you?
I've had the American
Version.
of the all dressed.
Jim, do you like it?
Which I feel the American version has the ketchup in it.
Okay,
But not the Canadian version, and they're known for ketchup chips.
it's true. Jim,
I'll eat what's in front of me, but I wouldn't get them again.
okay.
The ranch is just.
I don't get many chips because I would probably eat the whole bag, but I like these. If I saw them out, I would probably get a bag for a party. Not to be at home because it would be dangerous, but like for a party, I would get these out.
No, I would say, because I'm not a fan of flavoring stuff on my chips for the most part. These are pretty good for what it is, but it's not something I could eat even a helping of 20 chips of. I had about 5 small chips, and I think I reached my limit.
Really? Okay.
But it wasn't bad.
Brian, is this better than Peeps?
No.
1,000,000%.
Not at all.
I will say, so we were talking last week about Little Debbie's and Hostess and all that. So we were out last night. I was picking up something, and we were in a store, and they had snowballs, Hostess snowballs, the pink ones.
Snowball.
And I told my son, I was like, go get those. We're going to, we'll do a family challenge. You guys have never had them. And he's like, are they any good? I was like, oh, yeah, I used to love these as a kid. They're not good.
They are not good.
They are good.
I
Don't know what your problem is.
It's too spongy now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they were, like, a lot less spongy as a kid.
That's because you had ones that have been left open for too long.
No, my parents probably, yes. Probably my mom,
I mean,
yes.
your mom likes her peeps hard. She
She
probably
does.
kept your...
Oh,
Likes her peeps hard. Your mom likes her peeps hard.
Well, everyone's writing that down, so I won't.
That's a good title for the show.
The Dr. Dana just texted me and wanted me to say hello to everyone.
Hello, Dr. Dana.
Hola.
Can you tell her she's awesome? Seriously.
I try to tell her that every day, just to
As a
make
husband?
to make things easier for myself.
That's a good call. But we
And
think
because
she's
it's
awesome.
true.
And it's easier to say because it is true.
She is awesome. Hey, anyone that can handle the Harp twins. Anyways, moving on. We got
Are they going to be back in town anytime
Cincinnati
soon?
Comic Expo, September 23rd through 25th. You get tickets at CincinnatiComicExpo.com. You need to be there. Hobie will be there. Just letting you guys know.
Billy Schatz will be there.
That's right. William Shatner will be there from Star Wars fame. No. I'm sorry.
He's more famous
Doctor
for
Who.
T.J. Hooker.
Oh, I was thinking Babylon 5.
When we were on the way out here, he jumped on the hood of Jeff's car and he drove him all the way out here. I'm not sure why. He wasn't chasing us, but
He was just there.
yeah.
Oh. Let's see here. We also have Mark Kidwell. He is an artist and writer. He has done. He's there for the last couple. 68 is his famous book that he does. Let's see here. They also. Sorry, I was just looking. They also talked about the Avatar teaser trailer. Stop it, Comic Expo. Don't do that. Let's see.
There are Avatar fans that they want to cater to.
Kenner toy photographer Ken Simmons will be returning as a guest. He was a fun panel room.
Yeah, but see, he's going to have a panel, right?
Yeah.
That sounds like something worth listening in on.
Kim Simmons is pretty fun with that. He's the one that took all the pictures back in the old days of the Star Wars toys and that. Let's see here. We also have. I don't know how to say that. They're a cosplay group. I don't know how to say that. I'm not going to do it. Miranda Otto is going to be there. She was in
Eowyn
Yes,
from Lord of the Rings.
that's right.
Lemmy the Lugga Beast is coming back.
I saw that.
I didn't.
Andy Bennett, artist and comic book writer as well. Kevin Conroy, voice of Batman.
Yeah,
Everybody
everyone's
loves
favorite
him.
Batman.
Yeah.
I think he routinely leads lists as favorite Batman performer.
Let's see here. You also have Lauren Lester, the voice of Robin and Nightwing, and the best Barbecue from the G.I. Joe animated series. So come on down and see us September 23rd through 25th. Wallace Day is going to be there. She's going to be there.
Chris Claremont's going to be there.
Oh, the artist. That's a good one. I like that one.
Great one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to have an Axis and Allies room.
Yeah. That's exciting.
We're going to start the game on Thursday. Maybe we'll finish it by Sunday. I'm not sure.
Yes.
I doubt it.
It's going to be a no. It's going to be a no. But yeah, so there you go. Sorry, Blake, what are you eating over there? What is this?
The coffee crisp.
Okay.
It's like a big
Sorry to my
thick.
chips.
It's like a big thick wafer with coffee flavoring.
It's one of our Canadian foods.
Think of a Kit Kat on steroids, but with coffee instead of chocolate.
Speaking of Kit Kat, I found the strawberry ones. I have them in my bag.
What are?
Oh,
Whoa!
why aren't they on the table?
We'll put the hickory sticks back for next week.
I forgot about those.
Actually, just trying to throw this box away.
Oh, well, here, Jim. Put it right there. There we go.
Well, I'm going to eat my coffee crisp while we get everything else ready.
I already ate mine too. I liked them.
That was delightful.
They were good.
What was that?
The coffee crisp. That was delightful.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm still eating my chip over here. Still eating. I really do like these chips.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a coffee flavor?
There's a faint one in there.
It was a faint one, yeah.
I got a slight aroma.
That's just Blake.
The coffee crisps are made in a peanut-free facility.
Oh. But it has peanuts in it. That doesn't make sense.
It does.
Sorry about that.
No, it actually has a big no peanuts
Oh.
label.
Makes a nice light snack.
I agree.
Okay. There's a kids help phone number on it. Look at that. Canada's always looking to help people. 1-800-668-6868.
That's why they have a great healthcare system.
They do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, as a non-coffee drinker,
Uh-huh.
I really don't even notice the coffee. So,
Blake
kudos
has
to them.
More of the
I can-
wafer and chocolate. Yeah.
I can really enjoy eating it without saying, "Oh God, it's just so heavy coffee."
No.
Jason's not liking it.
Oh. That's awful.
After the rouflays,
Now I smell the coffee and taste. Oh, God.
I don't think we're eating the same thing.
You had too many rouflays. They've assassinated
No, I had water
flavor.
to cleanse my palate. That's nasty.
You're supposed to use a little lemon sorbet to clean it.
It really isn't.
No, I don't like
No, it's not nasty.
it. Yeah.
There's nothing about that
Yeah,
that's
it's,
bad.
I like
it's a
it.
little on the bland side.
Well, then give me your second one. I'll eat it. Thank you.
That's ugh. That's disgusting. Okay, moving on. We'll get the Kit Kats here in a bit.
Let's
Let's move on here. Jim, hi. How are you?
I'm present.
Good job. I'm happy that you're present. The show's not the same without you, so it's nice to see you. Did you golf tonight?
I did.
How'd you do? You're in a golf league.
I won one skin. I had one birdie and 2 pars.
Okay. Do you do 9 or 18?
We only do 9
9. Okay. How long does that take?
In a row?
in a row.
Over the whole season. Jim's been playing for 5 weeks right now.
About 2 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Okay. Is it the same team every week?
Pretty much we golf with those same groups every week.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
I got to golf with the Gimp.
Okay. How's the Gimp?
The Gimp is doing good. He is recovering from hip surgery.
He's 97 years old, but
No
he is
better
still
way.
our Gimp.
No better way to recover than swing that golf club.
Oh, yeah. So, Jim, bowling, golf, or softball, which one do you pick?
They were
Which
all
one do you play?
scheduled on the same day.
It depends who was going.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
They're waiting on your decision, but you get the same people going to each one.
Wow.
And they're all proficient in a separate sport event.
See, pretty much what am I the best at right now is bowling.
Okay.
But
Okay.
Me too. Of those three, I think I'm best at bowling. I haven't bowled in
I was going to say,
6 years,
when was the last time you bowled?
but I was always been terrible at softball, even though I played it. And I am worst at golf.
I feel like I'm good at golf for like 2 holes.
no, you're not.
No, not in a row. Like I usually have 2 holes out of like 36 that I'm okay at.
You normally have 2 good shots.
Yes,
out of
that's what I mean.
115.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not confuse it. I'm not saying I'm good. Anyways, moving on. Did anyone watch Moon Knight, the season finale this week?
I did.
I haven't got there yet.
They killed everybody.
I'm still behind.
I haven't watched it.
Any of them?
Any of them.
Brian?
None.
I'm at the part where he's
The sun's
dead.
going down and the moon's coming up.
Yeah, that happened.
That happens a lot.
And they were dead.
Then it becomes nighttime.
And then
And then it
there's
becomes a moon.
There's a talking hippopotamus.
Yes.
And they were dead.
Yes.
but not really.
Yeah.
But then they were
He's going
not
this
again.
He's going
So you're on episode
for
1.
speed.
Yeah.
He's all alone.
Anyways,
all alone in the
did you
time
like
of
it?
need.
Shut up, Jim.
Cake.
Stop it, guys.
Going Down is my least favorite of the Marvel shows.
Yeah, I was like, I have no desire to finish them. I'll get to it when I finish it.
I like the season finale, but if you ask me if like I'm excited for a new season, nah. Do I want him to join?
They're going to have a season 2.
Yeah, they kind of leave it on a little note at the end,
for Scarlet
which
Scarab.
you were correct on.
Oh, I was?
A couple episodes ago, you said something.
Oh.
We won't.
I don't even remember what I said.
You want me to say?
Go ahead and say it.
Jeff's like, it's not Mark or Steven. There's someone else in there.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I thought there was a third one
Yeah.
because they hinted to it when they were fighting off the bad guys. It's like, why'd
Well,
you do that?
I
and
don't
let
need
them
to
go?
listen. I don't need to watch it anymore.
Yeah.
Neither do our listeners.
And then when they were dead, I was waiting for the third personality to show up, and it never
Dad,
happened.
what? Man,
See?
You know, Loki travels through time.
what?
Sorry. Captain Falcon and the Winter Soldier become friends.
No.
Yeah? Yeah.
Winter Soldier's evil.
I know. Oh, you're really far back. Okay, get caught up on like 20 movies and then we'll talk.
I'm trying.
WandaVision,
Okay?
Wanda has her own television show.
Only a 1 season thing.
Is Vision in it?
Vision is in it.
I thought he's dead.
Oh, but he was still
Sorry, Jim, he died.
He's a special guest star. He's a special guest star
He was still in her television show.
for an arc.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. I think I like, who's the main star? Oscar Isaac?
Oscar Isaac.
I like him.
Oh, no, I have no problems with his performance.
I liked Ethan Hawke when he was a psychiatrist. I like that part. Not
thought
so much
that
as
was-
a cult.
Yes, when they were dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that part.
I did like it. I thought that was pretty interesting.
It was fine. It has the unreliable narrator like you like.
Yeah, true. But it had talking hippopotamus. So
That was the best part.
Brian, you know
awesome.
what I like?
What's that?
Jolly Rancher gummies.
Yeah, me too. They're the best.
cool.
Did they make a movie out of that?
They could.
Not yet.
They could.
I'm waiting for the Kit Kats.
Yeah. Do you think they're going to
reboot them on television?
They're going to make him join? Do you think they'll add him to what do you call it? Blade and all the other guys?
Ken Jeong? Is
He'll
that what
no.
you said?
No.
He will join some group. I mean, he's not going to just be alone.
Yeah.
There'll be some sort of tie-in. I don't know if maybe when they reboot Daredevil and like whoever they might bring back for the Defenders, if he might go there.
How's Jessica Jones, Jason?
Great film. Great series. 5 episodes in. Awesome. I did scroll past it on Disney Plus.
How many years?
2 seasons, I think. 3 seasons. 3 seasons.
No, I mean, how many years have been on the Jessica Jones?
I'm going to finish it. I'm 4
Binge-
seasons
binge
behind.
tour.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Doctor Strange?
Did
Okay, no spoilers because we do 2 weeks for movies.
they all die?
Okay.
The dog dies.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
It's not getting good reviews. Great reviews, I should say.
It's getting great money.
Yes. We'll talk about that.
Kevin
Since the award.
Fuller gave it, an 8.8 out of 10?
Yes.
Wow.
But he had 17 forks he also graded it on.
He's not allowed to use the fork
Sorry, that's
scale,
you.
and 17 is higher than the highest.
So he
Did
gave
you like it, Jim?
But I
gave it
think
a B+.
I think,
Yes.
I think our friend Kevin
B-.
Holden from 365 Flicks gave it like a 2.
Well, Kevin hates all Marvel films from 365 and Nerdly Out Loud.
You mean 0?
Yes, that's the English version. So did you like it, Jim?
I enjoyed it.
Okay.
I can see why people didn't like it, and I can see why people really loved it.
Is it a middle of the pack Marvel film? Top 10, bottom 10?
Middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack.
I think I liked it better than the first Doctor Strange movie. I mean, the first one, Doctor Strange, obviously is the origin and whatnot. So this is more Doctor Strange being Doctor Strange, as opposed to Doctor Strange being Doctor Strange.
We watched
Strange.
Doctor Strange, the original one, a couple months ago, my son and I. And I like it better the third time that I've seen it. It was okay the first time. It's not great still, like you said, but it's an origin film. But
I do have a question,
Yeah.
right? So if you hadn't seen any Loki or you
Or
haven't seen any
WandaVision.
WandaVision, can you go into this movie and know what's going on? Kind
I
of.
don't think you need to see Loki.
WandaVision would be a...
WandaVision would be tough to, at least if you don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Because they reference it, but...
okay.
So, I mean, it really isn't a standalone. You do have to have some sort of background to it.
Which makes sense because originally, before COVID, it was supposed to be WandaVision and then this that came out next back to back. WandaVision was supposed to come out as a series, and then Doctor Strange was supposed to be the next one, and then COVID kind of screwed it up
And
with some of the
WandaVision
dates.
wasn't even. WandaVision ended up being like the first Phase 5.
And they pushed it up because they finished it.
Yeah,
'Cause
but it wasn't supposed to be first.
Was Hawkeye or Captain America?
Spider-Man?
Or I'm sorry, yeah.
No, I
Falcon and Winter Soldier, I mean.
I think was supposed to be first, and maybe even Loki was supposed to be ahead of
Okay.
WandaVision. But
Yeah, because originally they had it. I think it was May 2021 is when Doctor Strange was supposed to come out, the new one. Mm-hmm. So that's when they did.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay, so yeah, what about Hawkeye and, Falcon and Winter Soldier? Well, how much do you have to watch of those to enjoy Doctor Strange
You don't
2?
have to.
No, not those. Just WandaVision's the key.
WandaVision's the key, because Wanda's a major character in the movie. So
I feel like you're not going to have to, like going back, I don't think you're going to have to watch Hawkeye or Falcon and Winter Soldier that much to connect to any movies. I don't think they're going to connect it much.
I think the next Captain America movie, you'll need to know Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Well, you know that Falcon takes
yeah.
over, but
yeah.
I think you'll need that.
I think I think, as far as I know, they are planning on doing a new Captain America movie with the Falcon.
Anthony Mackie.
Anthony Mackie as Captain America, which happened in the show. And so
Not Captain Carter?
Not Captain Carter.
So, interesting thing. And again, I didn't see Doctor Strange, but John Krasinski is in talks to be in Fantastic Four.
Well, that'd be interesting. Why would they get John Krasinski after somebody else was in the Doctor Strange?
Yeah. Anyways, John Watts, who was the director, stepped aside. John Krasinski said the rumor is that he only wanted to do Fantastic Four if he could direct it. So they think it's a power play that they're giving it to Krasinski and Blunt.
Krasinski direct it.
Yep, and he's going to, because they wanted him, so he would only sign on for a film if he's the director.
He's never directed anything good.
No, not at all.
I never did see The Quiet Place.
Is he going to be the new
I didn't
Torch
either.
Boy?
Yes, he's
No,
Torchboy.
he's going to be the
No?
new Mr. Fantastic.
Everything stretches.
I see.
I didn't see the second one, but The Quiet Place was really good.
They're making a prequel now.
Yeah.
Day One, I think it's called, or something like that.
Slightly louder place.
The not quite as quiet.
Yes.
A little less quiet.
A little bit quieter now.
But you can keep your eyes open in this one, right?
Yes, that
You don't have to blindfold yourself.
Was that the Birdcage with Nathan
Bird
Lane?
Box.
Oh, okay. Nathan Cage is a phenomenal.
That's Robin Williams.
Nathan Cage. Nathan Lane. Sorry.
Speaking of
Cage.
Krasinski, I did see yesterday or earlier today that they announced season 4 Jack Ryan's. They're wrapping that up.
Oh, final
I didn't know
season.
they did 3 of them.
Well, 3 is done, but they haven't announced a release date, and they're filming 4 now.
Okay.
That's another one that I really do think like we're just like have so many options now. That's another one I really wanted to see. I never got a chance
It's
to.
really good, but
What you do? Just
Is
go
it-
back and watch it.
Is it better or worse than Reacher?
oh man,
Who's hotter?
Like they're both on. Which one would you watch
Pena.
first?
Y'all.
I'd probably watch Reacher first, but it's close.
Over Jack Ryan?
Because there's only one season.
No, just the
you
next
can finish
episode.
Are
You can finish it
they
quicker.
both Amazon?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, I'd probably watch Jack Ryan,
Okay.
but I mean, it would be like as soon as I'm done with that, I'm watching Reacher.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim.
Okay, what about on at the same time is John
Wheel of-
Cena? No.
Wheel of Time. Throw that in
We'll
there.
talk about that later.
Okay.
Peacemaker.
Oh man, I'm probably gonna go buy a second TV.
Peacemaker, the more you think about it, it's so damn good.
Yeah,
They're making a spin-off with,
What's her name?
yeah.
Eagly,
Yeah.
Who?
Eagly.
Eagly, yes, Eagly, that's right.
I love how they talked about. Oh crap! What's her name? The actress.
Viola Davis.
Thank you. Viola Davis is getting a spin-off of Peacemaker. It's like, isn't it a spin-off of Suicide Squad?
Nah.
They did say that they're going to spin off Jack Ryan and have Michael Pineda or Michael Pena. Yeah, Michael Pena.
Michael Pena.
Not the pitcher.
Not the baseball.
Oh, I kind of want to see the picture do it.
I mean, that could be interesting.
Yes.
But Michael Pena is going to be playing the lead, like whatever his character comes in season 3.
Okay.
They're going to spin it off because he plays a different character in the Jack Ryan universe.
Oh, so he's not playing the same character from Marvel Cinematic
He is not.
Universe?
No.
No,
Because that would be a fun character to see as a spy.
it would be. But yeah, as of now, they
Somebody's calling into the show. Deny. We don't care, Nickel. You don't have a hockey report.
No, please, Nickel,
It's the
send in your
playoffs.
hockey report. We
It's a
want it.
date, Jeff. Oh, sorry, Jeff. You do it better.
Just because I'm wearing the jersey.
for the playoffs.
That's only for the WNBA playoffs.
Sorry, man.
We're
You
not
see-
on those yet, Blake.
I have to eat it.
She said.
yeah, eventually we all
Blake,
will.
Blake, you have a problem.
Guess I do.
You know, speaking
The
of
problem is he doesn't have Kit Kats in his mouth.
That's right.
speaking of the NBA, I did start watching Showtime on HBO Max about the LA Lakers legacy. John C. Reilly, fantastic in it as Jerry
West.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Jerry West loves that
Oh
portrayal.
yeah, Jerry West is
Yeah,
a
I
big
heard-
fan.
Isn't he suing them?
Oh yeah.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
And
You know what? You take it with a grain of salt, right? You know that some of it's real, some of it's fictional, right? You take it with a grain of salt.
I mean, it's a TV show.
Yeah.
It's fiction
But
based on a true story. It doesn't mean that that's the actual portrayal of Jerry West.
But
They also said bad things about Kareem.
yes.
That
Fuck you, kid.
everyone is saying did not happen.
Kareem
When Zucker, Abrams, and Zucker go out there and back Kareem,
Yeah.
and saying what they said in the show is completely made up.
he basically cusses out a kid on the set of Airplane.
And they even got the actor who plays
Yes.
the kid come out and say none of that happened.
They do make Kareem. 3 episodes in, they make Kareem Abdul-Jabbar seem really odd and standoffish to everybody. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But like, that was kind of like, did these guys is this really him, or did these guys just have a really big grudge against Kareem? But overall, I mean, it's really well done. I've enjoyed it. I shouldn't say well done in terms of like factual, because I don't know if it is.
So you got another situation like the family of Bruce Lee pissed off at Tarantino because of the Bruce Lee portrayal. I mean, don't they have like disclaimers in front of this?
They
Like,
do.
Like our podcast?
Yes, they do actually have disclaimers
It's
in
like,
front of
you know,
Showtime.
this is all fictional and made up based on real people, but it's
Yeah.
all made up. These aren't the real people.
They said they
You know?
combined characters. They, improvised or they dramatized
Dramatizations.
conversations. Yes.
You know, it's not like the kid that played Joffrey was a real fucking prick.
Hey,
He
what?
was actually a very enjoyable kid.
No, but
Just
the
Game of Thrones.
Again, the Tarantino movies. It is well known that he takes his liberties
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What with
Liberties?
history?
with history.
What?
Yes.
Hitler wasn't killed by them?
Hitler wasn't burned alive in a movie theater?
How cool would that be, though?
Oh, that would.
Just as double.
Yeah.
It was Hitler's stunt double.
Ah.
But but I thought the Lakers tried to say the thing tried to say this is the story of the Lakers, and they,
Oh, it comes across as they try to say it's like factual.
Yeah.
It's not. But you know
that's
what?
the issue.
Yeah. But from an entertainment standpoint, it's enjoyable. I really like it. John C. Reilly's hilarious in it. So, highly recommend it.
John C. Reilly is good in
berries.
everything he does.
Or Skull Island.
Well, I haven't seen that, so I can't.
He was good in
guarantee
that.
But
Oh, man. Now, this is good.
I get the strawberry and the dark chocolate all in one.
All day long.
And then the wafers.
Kit Kats are these?
strawberry and dark chocolate.
That's why.
That's it.
Oh, my.
I taste strawberries and dark chocolate. Which ones are these?
And it's weird how they have the 2 colors of the strawberries and the dark chocolate.
But the flavors are reversed.
Uh-huh.
So crazy.
Yeah, the brown part's a strawberry.
Yeah.
I like this better than the mint.
I do, too.
I don't.
I do, too.
I'd rather have the mint.
This is damn good. Brian?
For podcasting purposes only, I will have 1 and no more.
Oh, wow. Do you like this better than Peeps?
Yes.
I think I'd rather eat Peeps.
I'd
no.
rather eat dirt than eat Peeps.
Oh, I like these.
Next week we have dirt.
Will Brian eat it?
Dirt.
Do I get to bring my own dirt, or
Nope.
do you guys just find some dirt?
Nope. We're finding some dirt.
Because you were going to break up a bunch of Oreos
Derpy derp.
and throw some
Oreo
Gummy
chocolate
worms.
gummy
pudding.
worms in there. Oh,
damn
you can
straight.
do that if you want.
The first time I was at a place where they served the dirt dessert and people just started eating out of the flower pot. I'm like, what the hell?
We had a poll this week.
You didn't ask
Twitter
me if I
poll of
watched
the week.
anything
Did
this
anybody
week.
else watch anything this week?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
fine.
didn't really ask if anybody.
He didn't
watched
ask
anything.
any
He just
you,
asked
yeah.
if-
Jeff,
who
what'd you watch?
Something.
Okay, Brian, what'd you watch?
I watched The Offer on Paramount Plus.
Okay.
The Godfather.
Oh, yeah,
About
yeah.
the making of The Godfather.
Is that a series or a movie?
It's a series.
Okay.
The first 4 episodes got dropped. Really, really good. If you're into The Godfather, like you gotta like obviously.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend it.
Do you need to read the book first? No. Okay.
So-
Blake, you're okay.
Yeah, what's interesting is Mario Puzo just wrote that. He didn't like do any in-depth research or do anything with like mafiosi, to get in there. But he wrote it so good and it was so accurate. They're like, "How do you know all this stuff?" And he's like, "Dude, I just made it up."
So
Lies.
in the show, though, he says that it was his life. That's how he grew up. Was like with all of those people, and
Kind of
those things,
characters.
were like in his life as he was growing up.
Is he suing Paramount Plus for this portrayal too?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
As long as it's positive, you're not going to get sued.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. Like it's slow. Like the first episode, they're all hour long. Mm-hmm. It's slow, but I watched all 4 yesterday. And
Okay.
it was really, really good.
What's it called? The Offer?
The Offer. Okay. Yeah.
Paramount
If
Plus.
you don't like The Godfather, is it worth watching?
Yeah, but I mean, it would just. I mean, if you're not interested in The Godfather, then like I mean,
That's my big issue.
It's basically like they show it from the movie studios side, and then they show it from the actual like mafia and the Italian side, because the Italians didn't want this movie to come out. They didn't like the way that it was going to make them look. It was a negative portrayal of their
Culture.
Even though it was
culture.
close to accurate.
Yes.
Okay.
But they didn't, because they didn't want them portrayed that way.
Because, no offense, for the next 30 years, every Italian in a movie is a mobster.
Right.
Yeah. Dick
So-
Tracy taught me that.
So, like, it's just, like, kind of shows the, like, how hard it was for them to get the movie made. Like, everything that, what's the guy's name? Al Ruddy. He's the one that is trying to get the movie made. And, like, how difficult the studio made it for him, and everything that he had to go through with all of the, trying to get the cast, the people cast for it, because, like, I won't really spoil anything, but, like, they didn't want to spend any money for the movie. They didn't really even want to make the movie, but he kept pushing and pushing and pushing. So
They cast Marlon Brando in it yet? Has he showed up?
yeah,
Okay.
they just cast him, and within the first 4, they cast him, and they're trying to cast Pacino.
Gotcha.
But Sonny Corleone was a big, casting decision, too, that they made.
Was that James
Pretty
Caan?
cool. Yeah, James Caan.
Yeah, so like literally by the end of episode 4, they're just starting to talk about Jimmy Caan.
Oh, yeah.
So like they haven't brought him in or anything like that. But I highly recommend it.
Jim, what did you fall asleep to this week?
Funny you mentioned that.
Oh.
I didn't fall asleep to it.
Oh, Moonfall?
Nope. I turned on the Pentaveret.
Oh, no.
Oh, the Michael Myers.
So it's not good since you didn't fall asleep.
I turned it. It was 6 episodes, I think.
Oh, God. I thought it was a movie.
Pentaveret
No.
is 6 episodes, not 5.
Well, I'm not sure.
Kind of all ran together.
I turned it on, and then I got to be playing some Golf Clash
On your phone?
on my phone, and I have no idea what happened in the show.
Neither is Michael Myers. He wrote it.
And then I had to hit. It was 3 episodes went by, so I hit okay, watch again, keep watching, and then kept playing. I went through all the episodes and have no idea what it's about.
You know what? That actually might be the best review I've seen of that show. It's going to be on the poster.
Somebody watched all 6 episodes straight through.
Get this man on the phone.
Get this man a CNN Plus subscription.
There was actually 10. No, I'm kidding.
No, it was no more than 6 because
Michael Myers is now going to call you to be the...
official spokesperson.
Yes.
for it.
No.
Can you watch Austin Powers 4 when we make it?
Sure, just hopefully have a tournament to playing Golf Clash.
Oh,
You know what? The poster. I played Golf Clash while watching this. Done. Great review.
did watch Bullshit, the new trivia show on Netflix hosted by Howie Mandel.
And
Is it bullshit?
Yeah. You answer questions. You don't have to get them right or not, but you have to convince the other people that you got it right. Mm-hmm. And you keep going until either until you win or take the money, or you'll get eliminated by you get the question wrong and all 3 other people don't think that you were right. And then, like, the three people who you're going against, like, when you leave, the one who has the highest accuracy of guessing if you were right or wrong then becomes the next challenger.
So it's like the card game.
So they want to be better. Oh, there's a card game like that?
I was going to say it sounded like Balderdash almost a little bit.
But, yeah. Howie does the same crap that he did on Deal or No Deal, where he draws it out and draws out the draw.
Does he move his hand like in a wavy motion?
Sure.
That he used to do that on Deal or No Deal.
Does he put a surgical glove over his head and blow it up with his nose?
That, no. He doesn't do the Baby Bobby voice. I mean,
That would be. I would
Does
watch
he
that.
fist bump contestants?
I don't think he touches
He licks them.
contestants.
He licks them.
I find that hard to believe.
He licks them.
I don't.
Especially
I bet
if
he
they have
doesn't.
COVID, I don't think he comes close enough to touch the contestants.
He's actually in a bubble.
I saw him hug somebody on America's Got Talent.
Whoa.
Did they just drop like a bucket of sanitizer from like afterwards?
If the whatever
Just
the,
like Flashdance.
whether the gold confetti must have sanitizer all over it.
Blake, what'd you watch?
I finished Ozark and started Ted Lasso.
Oh.
That's a swing.
Yeah, it is. Let me tell you. But I finished Ozark. I liked the very last episode. They probably could have jumped to it a little bit quicker. Mm-hmm. But overall, I liked it.
I think
an
we've
awful
got
lot.
3 or 4 left.
Yeah, it's good. It's like
We got 2 seasons
like
left. We gotta get caught up.
Some people they fucked over along the way. All of a sudden, starts coming out of the woodwork. And,
Okay.
And so they deal with that. And then if you remember the beginning of the season, they're in the van and they get in a car accident. And I'm like, dude, if they end with a car accident where they all die, I'm going to be pissed after I spend 14 episodes on this shit. But no, that's not what happens. But
Is
it's
it
in
a
there.
satisfying conclusion to the series?
Yeah,
So they bring
I
all
think
these
it
people
is.
that they fuck over out of the woodworks and they have them on trial and they get sent to prison.
Don't spoil it.
Not quite.
Oh, because we've seen that final before.
Yeah, exactly. I would say,
Seinfeld.
it continues, right? So, like any bad guys you're rooting for, right? The family, Marty, Wendy Bird, and their kids, and they all eventually, basically, you get fucked up. You go down the path of evil. You're trying to get out, but by trying to go straight, you're doing more bad things.
Yeah.
And I like the ending because it still ends on a bad thing. And you know what? It's one of those things where you're like, oh shit, this guy's fuck, I don't want to give it away. Something happens, something comes back, and you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And then you think everything's good, everything's happy, and then fuck.
They fuck you in the drive-thru.
That's right. They screw you in the drive-thru. And then I've been avoiding Ted Lasso, despite the fact that we're big soccer fans.
Oh,
European
huge.
football.
Yes.
So I went ahead and I'm like, you know what? I hate paying for another goddamn streaming service,
Understandable.
but I can get Apple Plus for free for 7 days. So we're binging.
You can easily get through all of Ted Lasso.
We're having it is a very easy 28, 33 minute watch,
it is.
and
Oh, it's only 30 minutes. It's only a half-hour show.
It's like 24
Yeah, it's
minutes.
nice.
Like each
You've
episode.
never seen Ted Lasso?
No.
it's
We don't, it's another streaming service. That's why.
Does anyone have Verizon in here?
I do.
You get Apple TV for
Yeah.
free for 6 months with Verizon.
Okay.
yeah.
It's 6 months for free.
Huh.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right, it's easy. I can see.
Don't you have an Apple phone? Mm-hmm. I think you get Apple Plus.
No, you
Or
don't.
you can add it to your
Monthly.
Apple Pay.
yeah.
Oh.
Like we do like the music and the TV and the arcade. Like it's like $12 a month.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
Yeah, I know I'm 2 years behind schedule on this, but I can see why this was such a big hit in COVID. It's lighthearted, it's funny, weight of the world gone, watching it enjoyable.
Is it better than Bend It like Beckham?
Yes,
Okay.
it is better than Bend It Like Beckham. So, and you know what, I actually like it. Although you can kind of see where the plot's going on some things, and you're like, I'm going to call this, I'm going to call that, and it's starting to go in that direction. But it is still pretty good.
It does get
I
a little.
like
it does get a little serious and dark in some
Season
aspects.
2 for sure. Like it definitely is not like super like fun and light, and like there's definitely a turn there to where you see a completely different Ted Lasso, but it's still it's still as good.
But then it's still the way he reacts to everything else. It's still
That's the thing.
Well, yeah, it's comedy. He goes to the absurd. That's how you go get laughs. It's like hiring a Division II football coach to coach the English Premier League team.
I'm offended.
absurd.
Just to screw over your ex-husband.
Yeah,
Love it.
exactly.
I'd say that's the least interesting part of the show.
Yeah.
The premise.
it's not offsides. It's not offsides.
I'm asking 'cause I don't know.
I don't know what the rule is.
But you know it when you see it.
That kind of sounds like me at my kids' soccer games. Is that offsides? I don't know. Is it? I don't know.
Going back to Ozark, I was also reading that Netflix is considering expanding that universe and doing spin-offs.
Well, of course they are.
I don't know, it didn't really say, they didn't have any plans, but it just says that they're considering it. So I don't know, if it would be like a Mexican
Are they going to
cartel.
follow up with Camila?
Yeah.
They're going to do that, but they're going to cancel Space Force.
Thank God.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed, but I understand why they did that. I liked it, but...
Did you watch season 2?
I did.
I did not watch season 2.
Well, not all of it. It's another one of those shows that,
You're the one that got it canceled.
Yeah,
I am
didn't watch
not.
it.
If you started it and didn't continue it, that looks real bad on the show. Like if you don't finish it within 2 weeks.
It wasn't anything
That's why
to do...
CNN Plus got canceled.
It had nothing to do with them paying Steve Carell far too much money, even though they moved the show from L.A. to Vancouver to try to make it cheaper, and it still wasn't...
Wasn't he $20 million?
No, he was $1 million an episode.
That's what it was. Okay.
But he, for acting, directing, producing, all of that.
Oh, he's doing a lot.
He was doing all of it.
Yeah.
So,
But go to the Ozark universe, though. As much as I enjoyed Ozark, and Michael Bluth gone bad, I'm not sure if I would be interested in watching any more Ozark universe stuff.
I mean, I don't know where they could go that would, unless. Well, honestly, as much as I love Jason
Go to
Bateman,
Yellowstone.
that would be fun. As much as I love Jason Bateman as that character, but I would only want to see Ruth come back. But again, I haven't. Right, I don't. I'm just saying, I would watch whatever. I'll watch whatever she's in because she's that good.
All right. Remember that. And
Okay.
Next week when you finish, come back and talk about it.
Speaking of television,
Yeah.
we had a Twitter poll of the week at Bad Ideas Podcast.
Did we?
What classic television series would you be okay being rebooted? Which leads into our top 5 later. We had Cheers, Wings, Friends, and Gilligan's Island. In last place, Friends. Nobody wants to see that rebooted.
No, the biggest problem with I don't really
too
see
early.
any of them rebooted
Too
because
soon.
I don't want to do maybe a spin-off or a continuation of, but
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, this was because the news Quantum Leap just got. It's not a
Yeah.
reboot, but
Yeah,
somewhat.
But it's a reboot.
Yeah.
But I agree
but
with.
Justified's getting a. It's not a
Spin-off.
reboot. It's not even a
it's a
spin-off.
revival.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a-
They're telling a different Elmore Leonard story.
yes. He's
But
down-
I
back
agree
down in
with
Florida.
Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree
Detroit.
with Jim's comment, and it's a great lead into my top 5 for this evening.
We'll get it.
So the show is in Detroit. That's where the premise takes place.
Oh, but he's back
can
down
eat
in
that.
Yes,
Miami.
he's in
I'll
Miami,
finish
but
it. Give
he
it to
gets pulled up to Detroit.
Okay.
In the book, that's like
Okay.
We had Wings in third place at 23%. And then 38% to 29% Gilligan's Island over Cheers. I think because there's a lot of options you can do with that, which we'll get to in our top 5. Spoilers.
Didn't they do a serious version of that called Lost?
Well, that's true. Somebody on our Facebook page said that.
Really?
Was it
Yes.
Blake?
Oh, no, it was on Twitter. I'm sorry, it was on Twitter. Somebody did
shit.
say that. Yeah.
Somebody. No, maybe.
I mean, but
I said, yeah, but Gilligan's Island didn't have the Globetrot, or didn't have the polar bears.
Can you get the Harlem Globetrotters to come back for that?
Well, here's the thing.
Well, the Globetrotters are the ones you can't come back.
Well,
is anyone from the cast still alive?
Gilligan's Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can check. But I did say,
I thought Marianne was. Or
No, Don Wells passed away about 2 years ago.
I'll double check. Alan Hale Jr.'s
Tina
dead.
Louise is still alive.
Tina Louise might be.
I'll check.
That's a good question. That's great trivia right there.
Let's get into our news of the geek, or I'm sorry, our listener feedback. Somebody got shot over there.
That's right. That paper sound is time for the bomb listener feedback. Sponsored this week by Buc-ee's.
Oh. Bouchers for the classy.
Boochies.
Boochies.
Bukkakis?
Oh, come on. We almost went one episode without it.
Word of the day.
No, that was word of 2 weeks ago.
Yay!
Okay, now he just pissed off a lot of our listeners by
Yeah.
screaming.
Good job,
into-
Jeff.
I wasn't quick enough to turn that down. I
apologize.
We did have some people talk to us about the podcast and what could be better, and most of it was Jason needs to quiet down.
Jason's too loud. Can you turn him down?
Yeah, shut up, Jason.
Sorry. Just go sit in the corner.
Yep.
You are
Yep.
sitting in the corner for a reason.
They put Jason in the corner.
Everybody puts Jason
Everybody
in the corner.
puts Jason in the corner.
That's right.
Let's write that one down.
So, anyways, the bomb listener feedback. We always start off with this one guy.
Number one fan.
Yeah.
Doug,
Can't give yourself a nickname.
a fan,
Formerly known as,
Dad.
also known as Big D. Number one Bucky fan. All right. 2022 Video Game Hall of Fame inductees have been announced. Which one is your favorite? All right, pay attention. Ms. Pac-Man, Dance Dance Revolution, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Sid Meier's Civilization.
Is he asking if Sid Meier's Civilization was part of the inductees?
No. The question mark was from which is your favorite.
I
Yes.
gotcha. I was just questioning.
Civilization?
Well,
I thought
guess-
Ocarina of Time was a video game that was like separate. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Like I never heard of Ocarina of Time.
Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
Fantastic game.
my pick would be the one I've played,
Dance
Sid
Dance?
Meier's Civilization.
Ms. Pac-Man.
Damn it.
I would pick Ms. Pac-Man.
I mean, the others could be great.
I would pick Ms. Pac-Man.
Well, maybe not Dance Dance Revolution because jumping around on the
Yeah.
machine is not
Dan-
good for me.
Dance Dance Revolution requires you to get off the couch and put the controller down.
I'm surprised that Civilization and Ms. Pac-Man weren't in already.
They
Correct.
must have assumed Miss Pac-Man was just too close to Pac-Man, so they waited to put it in.
Well, Ms. Pac-Man is it's a traditional arcade video game, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you would think by 2022 it had already been in there,
Yeah.
off the coattails of Pac-Man.
Oh, and
It's better than Pac-Man.
it improves on
Yeah.
Pac-Man.
You know, obviously there's some discrimination there.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah.
Ms. Pac-Man's probably only making 72% of what Pac-Man
Probably
did anyway.
can only exactly. I like Sid Meier's Civilization. I've wasted hours of my life on that game.
I probably would. Well, geez, how many different versions of that have been out?
A lot.
At first, I thought it was like the group was being put in.
No,
then
it's
I realized
just the original.
Yeah, then I realized that Legend of
Not Civ
Zelda
2.
was like a specific offshoot, and Ms. Pac-Man was an offshoot of Pac-Man.
The Legend of Zelda. Is there any other Legend of Zeldas in the video game?
I believe the original
Hall of Fame already?
Legend of the original Legend of Zelda.
Let me get that for you.
Oh wow!
It was made in 2015. The Video Game Hall of Fame. It's
Oh,
an actual
okay.
physical place. The Legend of Zelda is in there. Donkey Kong, Tetris, Space Invaders, Animal Crossing, Microsoft Flight Simulator,
Animal Crossing?
Doom, Final Fantasy VII, Halo, the original, Street Fighter II, Pac-Man.
Halo's in there already. Isn't there like a moratorium for years after it's released? Kind of like rock bands, after their
The
last
Sims?
album or
What?
whatever.
The
Well,
Halo
Halo's
came
been
out
out
what?
forever.
2000, like 2000?
Yeah, it's
Damn, I'm old. Okay, anyways, go
Super
ahead.
Mario Brothers, King's Quest, Microsoft Solitaire,
Everyone had that.
Everybody's played.
Bejeweled, Super Mario Kart,
Bejeweled.
and Call of Duty, Portal, and The Sims. So there you go.
That's it.
Super Smash Brothers Melee. I think they only put 3 in per year.
This said 4. We just said 4.
Oh, 4 maybe per year. Sorry.
Animal Crossing and Bejeweled are the ones that surprised me.
Yeah, Animal
Bejeweled?
Crossing is.
That Bejeweled is in, but Candy Crush wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, Bejeweled was a precursor to Candy Crush. Candy Crush was better, but Bejeweled was first. And
Yeah, Halo came out in 2001.
It's in Rochester, New York.
that's upstate.
Yes. What else we got here, Blake?
Based upon the comment of Les Jason, I'm going to skip Nisi.
Aww.
Damn you, Nisi. All right, from Superiority Complex Podcast, the podcast that thinks are better than everybody else. Rank the following in order of preference. Now, this is for the intern, I think. Irish whiskey, Scotch rye, Canadian whiskey, bourbon.
It's all you, Brian.
Bourbon number 1, Irish whiskey number 2, and far away, all the way at the bottom, below the trash can, Canadian whiskey, and then Scotch rye.
Wow.
I might switch Irish whiskey and bourbon, but the bottom two are definitely Canadian whiskey is above Scotch rye, but Scotch rye is.
Yes.
I don't like chewing on peat.
No, I'm good. I don't need.
Where's
to
Southern
drink an
Comfort fit
evergreen
into
tree.
this?
Southern Comfort's a liqueur. It's not a it's not a whiskey.
What?
Correct.
The only
That's why you
one
can buy it at
I
Kroger.
drank on
Oh, you can also get
multiple
100 proof
occasions
soak on.
Yeah, yeah.
is Canadian whiskey.
What was that?
Crown
Jeff?
Royale.
The only one that I've drunk on multiple occasions is Canadian whiskey.
Crown Royal, Seagram 7.
Where does
No, Yukon Jack.
Oh,
where does Wild Turkey fit in?
That's a bourbon.
that's a Kentucky bourbon.
Okay. I don't know any of these. I don't do well.
I've drank
Not a big fan of
a lot of Irish whiskey and a lot of bourbon.
Irish whiskeys, aren't they single malts?
Not all of
Or is
them.
that Scotch?
That's Scott.
There are
There are single.
there
There
are
are some.
single
Yeah.
malt Irish whiskeys, but I mean
Most of them are blended.
they're blended. Yeah.
Scotch.
And Canadian whiskey only has like 75% whiskey because of the
Exchange rate?
exchange rate.
And it has like
Yeah.
25% of the flavor,
There.
if that.
In like 20, but it has 25% more burning.
Yes, far more burning.
But which one goes with American Pie?
Bourbon.
Madonna.
Whiskey or rye?
Madonna.
Madonna. All right, there you go. There's your expertise. Next one is just Bob.
Bob.
Just Bob.
Hey, Bob.
No adjectives.
I think this one is also
No Twitter
for the
handle.
intern.
Yeah. No, no nothing. Just Bob. Said, who was your favorite character from the new Star Wars trilogy?
Ray?
It doesn't say new character.
No.
Can I go Chewbacca?
Sure.
Okay.
Favorite character? Yeah, mine was Han, but he died in the first one.
Spoilers.
Oh, God, I'm sorry.
The Porgs.
I'll have to go with Kylo Ren, especially when he was on
Saturday Night Live.
No, not Saturday. Well, he was on
Undercover Boss.
Undercover Boss.
We knew that was Kylo Ren.
I knew it was Kylo Ren when he said, "Hello, my name is Matt."
Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer.
Brian, who's your favorite character of the new trilogy?
I mean, if you had to see the Star Wars trilogy, who would your favorite character be?
What's the one with all the hair?
Chewbacca.
Chewbacca.
No, well, isn't there another one? Another hairy guy?
Cousin Nick.
Princess Leia? She's got a lot of hair.
She has a cinnamon bun on her
Yes.
head. Yeah, I don't like her.
No?
I can't think of another.
Luke Skywalker, he had a lot of facial
Ewoks,
hair.
But
Yeah, the Ewoks.
Ewoks.
there,
There we go.
there weren't any Ewoks.
Just let him go. Let him go.
Oh, okay, cool.
trilogy, so.
Well, then we'll say the other hairy guy.
Chewbacca?
Yeah, that'll
The
work.
other Wookiee.
Yeah, that guy.
No, he
Wookiee.
was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah. Was there any other Wookiee?
Boba Fett.
Chrysanthemum.
Boba Fett wasn't
or
a
whatever
Wookiee?
his name.
No, the guy, the Chewbacca, the Wookiee from Boba
Yeah,
Fett.
No, I was just trying to think if there was another.
There are Wookiees in
There were Wookiees in the
First
prequels.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Yoda met Chewbacca in the prequel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the Yoda. Yeah, that guy. The little green guy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I like him.
All right.
Baby Yoda.
He,
He
had
talks backwards. It's pretty funny.
He had a
He's not
scene
Mr.
in
Mr.
He had a
Flex.
scene in the new trilogy.
Do or do not. There is no try.
I think I think he's Superman's villain. He's getting Yoda mixed up with. He talks backwards. No.
Mr. Mixelplick?
Yeah.
Waka waka waka.
Why is Fozzie Bear in here?
Wait, he's in Star Wars?
He's a Sith.
Fozzie Bear is in Star Wars.
God,
Oh, that was the hairy one he was
It's
talking
now
about.
it's now canon.
Say trademark.
trademark.
There you go.
Can we trademark Star Wars
Yes,
things?
and the Muppets. Disney let it lapse. Just to let everybody know, in 2024, public domain, Popeye.
Yay.
Oh, great! We get another shitty movie.
Oh, no. Jeff, just start putting Popeye in any logo for the history of bad ideas in 2024. We're taking it back. We're taking it. That was an awful character. 2023 in Europe. So
Ooh,
they
so
always get something
So
first.
we go to Europe with our Popeye.
That's because when the world spins, the sun hits them first.
Is that how science
Yes,
works?
That's right.
Thank you. What else we got?
We're going to wrap it up with Professor Number One and Doctor Number One. It says, rank them by your favorite. And this is tough. You got Scooby-Doo, Lassie, Buck the dog.
Married with Children.
That's right. Snoopy and Toto. Not the rock band.
I miss the rains down
Toto
in
the dog.
Africa.
This does remind me of something else I watched this week.
What'd you watch?
I watched Mystery Incorporated on YouTube.
What is that?
It is like the Scooby Doo.
Mystery Incorporated.
Mystery Incorporated, yeah. Mystery
As
Incorporated.
an adult, like it's a more serious one, isn't it?
They're teenagers. They're in high school. It's pretty much how they meet, and it's their kind of their origin story, but it's live action.
Is it a talking dog, too?
No,
Oh. Is the dog in it?
yes,
Okay.
it's a big Great Dane,
They all go to different universities in Massachusetts.
but it's only one episode now, and they're still looking for funding to make more. So it was kind of a
It's on
Pet
Netflix?
project. No, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
Trademark it. Trademark it and take it away from them. Trademark it.
No, I think they already did.
No, they didn't. I just looked it up, Jim. Trademark it.
I don't.
Thank you. I can't do it because I didn't see it. That's how it
Oh, no,
works.
it was fantastic, and it was I really enjoyed it. And
That's why I said take it away from them.
no, I want them to make more. I don't want to pay for it.
So which one are we? Brian, you're the dog person. You work at a dog place. Please.
So I'll say Santa's Little Helper,
oh,
Astro, Brian from Family Guy, and Pitbull from John Wick.
I thought you meant Pitbull the rapper.
No,
Yeah.
he's a
He's on
rapper,
my
not
list.
a dog.
He'll be in town on August 23rd.
Brian the dog or Pitbull?
Pitbull.
Oh,
I have my note I'm doing for your
Toto.
birthday.
Not going to Pitbull.
oh Pitbull's coming to you. We just-
Oh,
Maybe I'll get a
I'm
cameo.
sorry. I thought it just said name your favorite dogs
I would probably
from
put
TV.
Toto last.
yes.
Yeah.
Toto last. I
I
agree.
put Toto ahead of Lassie.
Lassie's at the head of Toto for me.
Because
I agree.
Because Lassie was actually kind of annoying because it was the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
and
but-
Timmy
over
keeps
again.
getting stuck in that damn
Timmy's
well.
stupid.
Yeah, Lassie keeps rescuing people.
Get out
Toto,
of the damn well.
Toto just sat in a damn basket
They
all
need
day.
Will Ferrell.
No, Toto was the one that showed where
Which
the fake wizard was hiding. He pulled the curtain away.
Timmy, out of the well.
I will come over there and kick your ass, Timmy. Get out of the well.
If Lassie was a better dog, Timmy would never fallen down the well in the first place.
Or he will have let him go after the first time so he wouldn't have to keep doing his job.
That's true.
if Timmy's, if Timmy's parents were worth a shit, they would have childproofed that goddamn well.
Why? They got a babysitter or a dog. That's how it works, right?
I just completely picture Will Ferrell how come that wasn't a skit?
On Saturday
Instead it
Night.
was get off the roof.
Yes. Get off the roof.
So I'd say Scooby Doo, Buck, Lassie, Toto.
Snoopy.
Snoopy's in there
ignored
too.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't even
put
see Snoopy.
Snoop Dogg,
Scooby Doo, Snoopy, Buck, Lassie, Toto.
Snoop Dogg, and Pitbull.
I went Snoopy, Buck, Scooby Doo, Toto, Lassie.
I went Snoopy, Scooby Doo, Lassie, Buck the dog, Toto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scooby, Snoopy, Buck, Lassie, Toto.
Okay.
You know, I noticed that there was a theme for all the listener feedback except for Nisi. Mm-hmm. Damn you, Nisi.
What did Nisi say?
No.
Okay.
Everybody gave
I
us...
don't think she actually sent this in. I think Jason just added it to the outline.
Yeah.
That actually is from our Bad Ideas podcast Twitter page.
No, everybody's asking us to, like, rank order of preferences stuff, man.
They just
Like a top 5?
Yeah. Except, yeah.
I sense a theme.
Speaking of themes, Jeff, give me a News of the Geek theme.
The bomb, pooch, ooh, ah, pooch,
Jason's in the corner.
Per CNN Plus, a $34.99 purchase not only got a CNN Plus subscription, but it also got one Texas woman an unexpected piece of art from Roman times. Back in 2018, Laura Young was shopping at the Austin area Goodwill where she stumbled upon a 52-pound marble bust. That's a pretty impressive bust to be
That is a
sitting
pretty
on.
impressive bust to be at Goodwill.
I was just looking for anything that looked interesting, she said. And when she saw it, she knew she had to have it. It was a bargain at $35. There was no reason not to buy it.
$34.99.
Sorry. After the transaction, she knew she had to do some digging, see if the piece had any history. Little did she know that the purchase would have Roman ties and end up in the San Antonio Museum of Art 4 years later. Auction houses, experts were contacted. Eventually, Sotheby's confirmed that the bust was in fact from ancient Roman times, and they estimate it to be about 2,000 years old. I just like that's in a Goodwill store.
In Texas.
A specialist was able to track down the bust on a digital database and found photos from the 1930s of the head in Osnabrück in Bavaria, Germany. Yeah. That's close. Lindley McAlpine?
McAlpin?
Oh, the store.
Like the store. The store you grew up with.
Curator fellow at SAMA told CNN it is believed to be the bust of Sextus Pompey, a Roman military leader. Hello, I'm Sextus.
Sextus.
Pompey.
Sextus
Pompey?
Pompey. That's right. Sextus Pompey.
His father, Pappy the Great, was once an ally of Julius Caesar. The bust was housed in a replica of a Pompey house, also known as
Pompeii.
That's what I said, Pompey.
He said Pompey.
No, he didn't.
How did I become an optimist?
Well, you screwed that up.
Which was commissioned by Ken Logan. Anyways.
Where was it located?
Papajanum, which was commissioned by King.
Papa Janum. Papa John's.
It was at Papa John's. Though it was on display until World War II, which was the last time it was seen until Young bought it in 2008. Bust, along with other artifacts in the home, had been moved into storage before the place was bombed and destroyed during the war. At some points, the piece was stolen from storage. It seems like, quote, it seems like sometime between when it was put in storage around 1950, someone found it and took it, McAlpin said. Quote, since it ended up in the U.S., it seems likely like some American that was stationed there got their hands on it.
In an illegal war trophy.
Yes. Yes. They still wonder how it ended up in Goodwill in Austin, Texas.
Someone donated it.
She said she tried to find the person who donated the statue through Craigslist. That's not good.
No.
But instead had no luck. I would really love it if whoever donated come forward. Instead, I got a proposition by 18 older men on Craigslist.
You making that up?
It's most likely not the original person who took him, but would like to still know the story.
You know what it was? It was probably a World War II veteran who illegally took it as a war trophy, and then came back. Probably passed away here within the past 5-6 years. And the family that looked at this like, "What the hell is this? I don't know."
Take it to Goodwill.
Donate it. When you donate it to Goodwill, and then stop there and think about it. For $34.99, I'm going to buy this big bust. And then you just don't leave it there or put it out in your garden or whatever on your shelf or holding books up your whatever collection for board games or whatever you got to bookend it to. She actually sits there, looks at it, and go, "You know what? I wonder if this is a piece of ancient Roman art." And go to the museum, and actually some guy in the museum doesn't actually blow her off and says, "Well, I'll start looking into it." And then you find out it's a fucking artifact.
So an important piece of this story that Jason did not tell you is that she is an antique reseller.
Yeah.
The best is I want to see the story. I want to see the live action of the people in Goodwill pricing this. Hey, Frank, what do you think about this? Oh, look at that thing. That thing weighed 52 fucking pounds. Put $35 on it.
No, it's not going to sell for $35. $34.99.
That's right.
50 cents a pound.
What's not in the story is that she was actually charged with receiving stolen property.
And
The Goodwill manager was arrested for stealing World War II artifacts, selling them off.
after May 2023, the bus will be sent back to Germany where it will go on display at the Papa John's.
It's a pretty neat story.
Yeah.
It makes you think about the stuff you actually find in Goodwill.
Why is it going to be sent back to Germany?
Let's see, because it's actually technically owned by Germany since it was looted from the storage. Thank you.
Thank you.
There you
Thank
go.
you for
Does
giving
she
us
get
the
her
facts.
$35 back?
Excuse me, I would like $35. Per Outside, where Jeff gets all of his news from.
Now, this is an important story because we've
Yes.
been talking about this over the past several years. So longtime Hobie listeners will recognize this story.
We won't do the whole thing, but in summer of 2020, the decade-long Forest Fen treasure hunt ended in a tangled mess of conspiracy theories, wild accusations, and legal proceedings. In fact, Taylor Swift even sang about it one time, they said.
Yeah.
Fenn wouldn't say who found the treasure, and worse than that, he wouldn't say where it had been hidden.
Well, it's because Taylor Swift dated Forrest Fenn and helped her.
It broke her heart.
I was thinking about writing that down as a title for the show, but Taylor Swift
Can't do
doesn't
Taylor
like-
Swift.
yeah.
Nope. After many frivolous lawsuits, the most recent Fenn lawsuit has shown that Fenn did actually tell someone exactly where the treasure was very soon after it was found. He told Yellowstone's National Park's Chief Ranger, Sarah Davis. Hey, Sarah, come here. Come here. Gotta tell you something. Don't go over there. Why? Just can't tell you.
In order to...
Well, he said after it was found.
Yes.
Okay.
yeah. But, he buried the treasure to spur, treasure hunters and people to research and learn about the national parks, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
He did a 24-line poem
Yeah.
containing clues to its location in 2010.
Yeah.
Jack Stoof, a 32-year-old medical student at the time, found the treasure in 2020. He revealed his identity to Outside, the magazine, in December of the year, just before being added as a defendant to one of the lawsuits.
Congratulations, you found the treasure. Now you're being sued.
5 searchers died during the hunt, and Fenn collapsed and died at his home in Santa Fe in September of 2020.
Yeah.
This does not sound like a real name. Jamie McCracken, a Florida man. Oh, there you go. Is now hunting for treasure in a New Mexico courtroom. He accuses Fenn of moving the treasure 4 times whenever McCracken was getting close to it. That's a hell of a lawsuit. Hey, I could have had it, but you moved it.
I couldn't find it because you kept moving it. We'll prove it. Well, I don't have that proof, but,
He also claims that Fenn purchased property near his search spot to keep tabs on him, and that Fenn was lying every time he said the chest was still in the same place he originally left it. McCracken, and this always works out well, he represents himself in court, indicated he would show evidence that Fenn was still alive after his death was
Oh,
announced.
Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
He's with Tupac. Carl Summer, the lawyer for Fenn's estate, put it differently. Quote, this is a real quote. I mean, this is bizarre shit. McCracken is pretty good at submitting legal paperwork. Summer subpoenaed Stoof for a deposition because he needs Stoof to say that he solved the clues in the poem Fair and Square, that the treasure was exactly where Fenn originally left it. If Summer questions Stoof, however, McCracken also gets a turn. Stoof would be under oath and could be compelled to reveal the exact location of the treasure.
But who doesn't want that?
Yellowstone.
National parks.
Yep. Officials at Yellowstone really want to avoid this scenario. In April, Assistant U.S. Attorney Kimberly Bell filed a motion to intervene in the McCracken's case, arguing that publicizing the exact location of the treasure would result in a surge of visitors and damage to the park. The park's chief ranger, Davis, signed an affidavit stated in August 2020, 2 months after the treasure was found. She had a Zoom meeting with Fenn and Stoof. How would you have liked that Zoom meeting? During which they told her where the treasure had been stashed. Davis surveyed the area and concluded the spot was not set up to handle the increased foot traffic that revealing the location might bring. Do you think a lot of people would visit it
Yes.
after it was picked up?
Did you see the crazy people who...
Yeah.
I think they should just announce they found it in the basement of the Alamo.
That's where I looked. I didn't see it there.
It was sitting next to Pee Wee's bike.
Searchers have theorized for years that the treasure was found in Yellowstone, which is why Stoof wouldn't share any specifics. found property in a national park is supposed to be turned into the park supervisor. Basically, putting the chest in Yellowstone, Fenn booby trapped his hiding spot. Whoever found the treasure would have to maneuver very carefully if they wanted to keep it. Let's see. The McCracken lawsuit made public photos of the chest. Let's see. While it was still embedded in the ground, as well as some private emails between Stoof and Fenn that occurred immediately after the treasure was found. And Stoof's first email reads like it was written by a committee of lawyers. Well, of course. Let's see.
He found it, and he's like, what do I do?
Yeah.
He emailed Fenn on June 5th, apparently leaving the chest in place overnight. He says he retrieved it June 6th, which raises some question. Did Stoof figure out all the precise language on his own that day? Were there instructions in the chest about how to proceed? The latter seems more likely. He said Fenn spent $5,000 on a lawyer figuring out the potential finder's legal situation before he placed the chest. He always said that there was a failsafe inside. Let's see here. This is the interesting part. It seems like Stoof knew he was going to find the treasure long before he did. According to a document that was recently turned up on a treasure hunting forum, oh, that should be fun, right? Stoof applied for tax status and apparently moved to Puerto Rico, where there is almost no capital gains tax, in September 2019, 9 months before he found the treasure.
Coincidence?
Tax attorney Larry Brandt, who has no relationship to this suit, says, quote, "It looks like someone is really thinking this through." The judge did deny the government's motion to intervene in the case, saying that doing so would cause undue delay, that the government has other avenues like an injunction in federal court if it wants to keep the location secret.
And income tax.
His view seemed to be that the location of the treasure became public information when Fenn published the poem, which is true. So there you go. In 2014, finally, Fenn said he wanted to make the contents of his treasure chest look like a pirate movie, so he filled it with mostly visually stunning items he could find. Diamonds, rubies, and gold. Quote, "There are hundreds and hundreds of gold nuggets," he said. 2 of them are larger than a hen's egg.
An Amber Heard's turd.
Gold's nuggets, Yellowstones. It was right there the whole time.
Oh, Yellowstones!
There you go. So there you go. Finally, we'll probably have one more story next year when this suit gets dismissed. But it's
What
been
are
an
you
interesting thing.
talking about? This Florida man is going to win a lot of money.
Jamie McCracken. When you need a suit filed, you call Jamie McCracken. I like this story because we've been following it since like 2015.
Yeah.
So it's always a good one to come up. Jeff,
Jason,
would you like to do box office news real
I
quick?
can do box office news real quick. The box office top 5 list from May 6th, 2022 to May 8th of 2022. We have number 1 in its opening weekend. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness made $185 million on a $200 million budget. Big opening.
I think it made its money back worldwide.
I think you're right. I think it made its money back by the next day.
Yes.
Number 2, The Bad Guys made another $9.8 million, a total of $58 million on a $69 million budget.
They said worldwide total, like everything, they'll probably be around 130 to 140.
All right. And then it'll make a lot of money in streaming.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 made $6.2 million, a total of $170 million on a $90 million budget.
Unbelievable.
Kids like Sonic.
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore made another $4 million, a total of $86 million on a $200 million budget.
It did make $400 million, I think.
Worldwide.
Yeah.
Would have done better if Johnny Depp was in it.
There's a petition to get him back now.
Yay.
And put him in the movie?
Yes. Yes, this movie. They're going to do
They're going to just refilm all the scenes and digitally put Johnny Depp in?
Yes.
No, they're not going to refilm anything. They're just going to add him.
And Johnny Depp.
CGI stuff.
Green screen.
Yeah.
CGI Johnny Depp.
But it's all going to be clips
Mads
of his
Mikkelsen.
testimony. Where he'll just be laughing at the dumb shit.
Did you just object to your own question, sir?
God.
And Everything Everywhere All at Once made another $3.3 million, a total of $41.5 million on a $25 million budget.
Did we see that Jamie Lee Curtis, who was in Everything Everywhere at Once, attacked Doctor Strange. She made some comment about how their big movie, they spent so much on it to that, but their little artsy movie is still doing well and making its money back. It's still alive. And she criticized it. Then she's like, "Yep, there goes any chance I have of being in a Marvel film."
That's pretty funny.
I mean, I don't fault the big movie for being good or doing well.
Oh, I don't fault either.
But
of
I
the
like
movies.
to see little movies do well.
The little movie's at $41.5 million budget. That's not an art house.
25
movie.
million.
$25
$25
million.
million budget.
It's made 41.
Still, though, 25 million.
Oh, budget of 25. I'm sorry,
It's
I
made
read the
41.
wrong line. Yeah,
Worldwide
sorry.
has made probably more than that.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anymore, 25 million is a paltry
budget.
budget for a movie anymore.
Nick Cage's movie fell out of the top 5 pretty quick, didn't it?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
the second week.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming to Peacock.
I was told tonight at dinner before I came here that was one of the best movies of the year.
Really?
I want to see it.
I do, too.
Did you eat dinner with someone other than Dr. Dana?
I did.
Okay.
She was there, but other people were there
Did
too.
you eat dinner with Nicolas Cage?
I did not.
It was Nicolas
it
Cage as himself.
Stephen Izzy from Everything I Learned from Movies?
It was not, but it was two other people who have a love of him like Stephen Izzy.
Okay.
So it was an unbiased opinion.
Apparently. I didn't realize it until tonight.
Completely biased opinion.
Not to go all the way back to the beginning, but you guys were asking about Gilligan's Island, like who was still alive?
Yeah.
Tina Louise is alive.
Yes, that's what we.
She's the only one.
Ginger's still alive.
Yeah.
The movie star.
Don Wells died in December 2020.
And Jeff said like 2 years ago.
Yep. 87 years old, Tina Louise. Okay, what else got, Jeff? Upcoming?
Upcoming, we have Firestarter.
Is that about the Prodigy?
Talk about reboots. A young girl tries to understand how she mysteriously gained the power to set things on fire with her mind.
It's coming to Peacock and movie theaters this weekend.
Good old Zac Efron,
Really?
Ryan Kira Armstrong, Sidney Lemon,
Wow.
Michael Grey Eyes, Gloria Rubin,
Oh, Gloria Rubin from ER.
good old
I liked her in
Red
ER.
Foreman, John Beasley, Tina Young.
I thought you were going to say Tina Yothers.
It's a very odd film to, like, remake, though, right?
No, I
this
think
like
it's
the
about
third
right. If
remake?
you're going to,
What's that?
I
This is
only
like
know,
the third remake, isn't
It's
it?
just a second. The 84 version.
Yeah, I
of
only
this.
know the Drew Barrymore version.
Carrie
I was
got
thinking of the
remade.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrie was remade. Yeah.
3 times, I think. Well, 2 times over. Sorry, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, sure, good for them. They're expecting $8 million on this film to be made this week. So the budget can't be that much, but Zac Efron's not cheap either. He's got Greatest Showman money now.
Yay.
Not that it's not coming to theaters, but I don't know if anybody saw HBO Max just released a new Ben Foster movie. It's
Yes.
called The Survivor.
Yes.
So I saw the trailer yesterday, and then like a subsequent little interview that they did with him. So it's a true story of a concentration camp survivor.
He was a boxer in the concentration camp.
Like he was forced to compete in boxing in the concentration camp, and then survived, and then went on to become a boxer. And
It looks damn good.
Yeah. So the like the interview that they were talking with him about. So like he said like he wanted to play it as true as possible. So for the 5 months prior to starting filming, he lost 66 pounds to get down to play the concentration part.
Yeah.
And then 5 weeks after that, he gained 54 pounds to film the rest of the movie.
Wow.
And his doctor probably said never do that again like they did to Christian Bale, the machinist
yeah.
to Batman.
But like it looks really, really good.
It does. I saw a trailer for it today, or last night when I was watching Showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't they know you're supposed to do it the opposite way? Was it?
Gain
Isn't that what Tom Hanks did for
Yes.
Castaway? They filmed all the stuff when he was,
Yeah.
you know, but then went back later and filmed all the stuff when he was been on the island.
Top 5 this week. Brian's choice.
Brian's choice.
Brian's choice.
Brian's song.
Brian's song.
I did not start the fire.
It was already there. Top 5. What are we doing? What is the top 5 this week?
Well, I said just top 5 shows that you wanted to see rebooted, but you turned that into top 5 sitcoms rebooted with the people that you wanted to play in them.
I thought you said sitcoms, so I apologize.
We ignored Jason's.
I was going to say I didn't put people that I wanted to play in my TV
neither
shows.
did I.
Oh, I did.
When Blake said, "Keep it simple, stupid," and Jason's like, "What does that mean?" When he said "kiss," I'm like, what does that mean?
They weren't. It's not just a mediocre rock band.
Okay. Oh, I did it my way.
Well, thank you for saying mediocre, because most people I know would say terrible.
I mean, they have their place in the history of rock and roll.
And that's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Just want to let you guys know, we did ask listeners last week if anybody had like a casting of Hobie in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Pam, Sister Pam, had Blake played by Jason Segel.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay, yeah.
I like that one.
Cool.
You
that.
gonna walk around naked in one scene?
Please don't.
Well, you don't need
I could
to do
try
that.
it.
He's cold already.
Yeah, he's already cold now. I mean, he won't be in his boxer shorts
Like the
here.
rest of us.
So anyways.
Was that the only casting?
Yeah, that's the only one.
Oh,
we had.
okay,
Sorry,
good.
it just came up. Sorry.
That's the only person who bothered to care what.
Anyways, Jeff, go ahead. Since, I'm an idiot and everybody thinks I'm the worst, I'll just stay in
you're
the
the
corner.
worst.
You're the worst.
Sit in the corner with your wrongness. Oh, so you're saying you want me to go first?
Yeah.
Well, we will start with, I want to see a reboot of 8 is Enough.
Blake, number 5.
I can understand that. I can do. All right, so here's my problem with reboots, right? If I really liked a sitcom, why would I want to see it ruined with some Hollywood fuck up, recasting and rebooting and putting their spin on it and making it shitty? Because, you have such good affinity for things, right? Mm-hmm. So I had to take it and kind of spin it into sitcoms. I didn't. Well, I want to use the right words here. Sitcoms that I would have liked to have seen go better or last longer, that I would be okay with them rebooting.
Shows you wanted to be better, but they had some quality to them.
Correct. Yeah.
Very long top
That's
5.
kind of pretty much what
Yes. Thank
my
you.
picks were, yeah.
All right. So my number 5, I hope he did.
Of course.
I went with local stuff. I wouldn't mind seeing a reboot of WKRP in Cincinnati and Drew Carey's show. So that way I got the Cincinnati and Cleveland stuff covered.
See, I saw a reboot of WKRP with the new WKRP.
It was not good.
Hey, we're going to get all new characters. Oh, can we get the old characters back for cameos?
They didn't get all new characters.
No.
They kept 3.
That's true.
So they've already tried rebooting WKRP in
Yeah.
Cincinnati?
Have you not
In
seen
the
it?
90s.
No.
Oh, I'll send it to you.
I was out of country in the 90s.
Oh, good point. Yeah, they
That's
did.
probably why.
The new WKRP.
I'll find it for you.
I'm all right. No, if it's that sucked.
No, I want
don't
you to
wanna
see
deal
it.
with
Tawny Katane was in it.
Okay.
Number 5, Brian.
Number 5 for me, I also hobied it. We'll go Family Matters, Family Ties.
Combine them. They're neighbors.
Did I do that?
Keatons live next to the Winslows.
But is it
Trademark.
Is it going to be in
Indianapolis, halfway
Yeah.
between
Chicago and
and
Columbus.
Columbus.
Yeah.
Jim?
I'm going to go. It's a Living, because why not? It
Okay.
Well, wasn't that
was
Well-
a spinoff.
Well, it was Making a Living first, and then they changed it to It's a Living when it went from, I guess, network to syndication.
Yeah.
It was a first-run syndication show.
I did Get a Life, the Chris Elliott show.
He plays the paperboy.
I have Chelsea Parenti as the new star of it because I think she has a sarcasm that she could hold it down.
Do you think she can deliver papers?
That may not be a good thing. I don't think it would be papers anymore. We have to do something.
You would change the...
Well, speaking of that, I would redo Taxi, but I would call it rideshare because you don't need taxis anymore, so they can all come together.
So it'd be about a whole bunch of Uber drivers.
Uber drivers.
Is there a lounge for Uber
Yes,
drivers
there
to
is.
sit in while they're waiting?
That's what I had.
A virtual lounge
So I have Sacha Baron Cohen
with avatars. Yeah,
because it.
I like it.
That sounds like a Quibi show.
That
Quibi
would
is-
be a Roku show.
Well, it sounds like something Quibi might have done where people are sharing their discussions. And,
Please tell me you have Tony Danza in it playing Tony.
Yeah, I can add him. I'll add him because it was a political show too. Like they did talk about. So I had Sacha Baron Cohen. I had Tig Notaro.
Tignatara.
Yeah. Jenny Slate. Just threw her in because she's fine. And Lewis Black. And then Tony Danza as Tony.
Oh, man. I actually like the Lewis Black because I could just see him just going off every week.
Oh,
He plays the angry old man.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this one. Sorry. I'm sorry you guys didn't do
Plays
it.
the Louis De Palma character.
I was pretty happy with that. You call it rideshare. Moving on.
My number 4,
Yeah.
Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Great show.
But he lost.
Much better than Ferris Bueller's TV show.
I would love to see more Kubiak.
Oh, yeah. Number 3 or 4 for you.
And I would bring back Adrian Benrubi.
Abraham.
Benrubi, yeah.
He's fitty now.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
He wouldn't be Kubiak.
It'd
be better if he was.
dad
Yeah,
or
something like that, yeah.
Or he'd be a teacher.
Number 4 for you, Brian.
Number 4 for me, I hobied it. Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared.
Okay. Combined.
No, I'm not
okay.
combining them. I'm just saying those are two
He
similar
didn't
shows.
combine the first one. I combined them.
Freaks
Two
and
similar shows that I would like to see
yeah.
more
It's
of.
great. They both got one
They
season.
both had one
Yeah.
season. I had Freaks and Geeks as my number 2.
Yeah.
And if I
Put it on
was
the board.
smart enough to hobie it, I would have said Undeclared.
Number 4 for you, Blake.
Good stuff. For the Anglophiles out there, Father Ted. I would like to see a rebooted version of Father Ted.
You know, he died in a car accident.
Yeah.
No, he didn't.
Do you want an
Heart attack.
American version of Father Ted?
I don't know. Good question.
What about Better Off Ted?
Better off Ted. Better
about
off
Ted?
Father Ted.
How about Ted the TV show?
I should have put Better Off Ted on my list.
Better Off Ted was great.
Is that your number 4?
It's not.
Oh.
I didn't think of it, and I've got a list here.
I could be on your honorable mentions now.
It will be.
There you go.
Number 4 for you.
Number 4 for me is The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis.
You do love that show, and I do too.
It was a great show.
Bob Denver.
But why would you want to destroy it with a reboot?
I want to see what they would do for a modern day. I mean, that was like what things were like in the late 50s, early 60s.
My God, you have Shaggy in it.
Shaggy. The rapper?
No, the Maynard G. Krebs
Yes.
character. It's pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the characters from Scooby-Doo are based off of Dobie Gillis characters.
Number 3.
My phone went blank.
In,
let me bring that back
Like
up.
my heart.
And Massachusetts University stereotypes.
Number 3, I have Welcome Back, Cotter.
Didn't they do that with Head of the Class?
No, because he didn't return to the school
Oh,
that he was at when he was, he was a sweat hog when he was in school, but then, he turned those dreams around. And,
Billy Connolly didn't come back to that class? I thought he went to that school before.
Billy Connolly is from Scotland or something.
But they have a
Please tell me it's going to star Ted McGinley.
Yeah, why not?
but they didn't set up like a special skit scene that had nothing to do with the storyline, so he could tell a bad joke.
Oh, no, they can set that up. That's fine. Oh, for that, let's get Anthony Jeselnik.
There you go. I like that.
We'll have him tell the jokes before. And
It's got to be better than the Head of the Class on HBO, Brian.
It has to be because that was the worst.
That was the worst. Number 3?
Number 3, I thought with technology these days and the popularity of Marvel, DC Comics, I would love to see a reboot of The Greatest American Hero.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
that one could be better than...
They tried, and it never got off the ground.
Oh, yeah, because it was...
Believe
Oh,
it
yeah, I
or
remember.
They were going to change it all.
Yeah, they-
walking on air.
Right now.
Great theme
I
song.
could be so free, flying away on the wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
Number 3, Brian.
Number 3 for me would be King of Queens, everybody loves Raymond.
Number 3, Jim.
Beaver and Butthole. Beavis and Butthead.
Aren't they bringing that back?
They're trying to.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, they brought it back once, and I think they're trying to bring it back again.
Yeah.
As,
Oh yeah, they're
as-
bringing it back as Beavis and Butthead
aged.
grown up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 50-year-olds.
Yeah.
I have Gilligan's Island, number 3. Josh Gad in that role.
He doesn't have a butthole.
He does not have a butthole.
Josh Gad is Gilligan, really?
Or Skipper, I'm not sure.
Beavis and Butthead, I'd want to bring back Mike Judge.
Good call. Good call. Number 2, instead of the Golden Girls, I'm going to update it. It's the Golden Boys, which kind of sounds...
The Golden Guys.
Sounds like something off of porn.
Yes, yes,
The Golden Guys.
yes. The Golden Shower Boys.
Wasn't that called like Wild Hogs or something?
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Well, I got some...
What's the other?
Grumpier old men.
I have in the cast Jerry Seinfeld, Billy Crystal, Ron White, and Larry David. That's my cast.
That
I was
could
pretty happy.
possibly work.
So which one is the father of the other one?
Larry David.
The father of who?
All of them. No, Ron White. I think he's the youngest.
Well, yeah, you got to stick with the Golden Girls cast.
Yeah.
Format where the youngest actor is actually the oldest. And yeah, I don't know.
Number 2 for you, Jim.
I'm going to go with the Shinara Chronicles.
Okay.
That had a lot of potential,
And they lost.
and they lost it.
It has so much potential. The books are
The
phenomenal.
problem is they let MTV produce it. There's your
Yep.
first problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They made it into a reality show.
We're going to bring all these elves together
They all killed each other.
and put them in the same house, make them get a job and get liquored up.
Yeah, what's that fucking Real World Meets Gladiator show that they've had for
The
50
Challenge.
fucking
The
seasons?
Challenge.
Yeah, the challenge. They turn it into the Narnia. No, the
Shannara.
Shannara challenge.
Trademark.
What it
Trademark
was.
it. Trademark it.
No. I
Trademark.
don't want to trademark that.
Brian, number 2.
It's not fair. Al-Anon keeps kicking my ass in all the...
Number 2, Brian.
Number 2 for me, I hobied this one. NYPD Blue,
Okay.
Southland, and The Shield.
Rumor is that they're working on NYPD Blue.
I've heard that it's with his
Yeah.
kid would be like playing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dennis
Sipowicz's
Franz's character.
kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if they've ever gotten it off the ground, though. Like, they've talked about it for a while now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, did Sipowicz have a kid?
Yeah, he
did.
did.
He did.
He had a son.
Oh, that's right. It was old.
And it wasn't Ricky Schroeder.
No, that was his partner.
Yes.
Oh, are you going to bring Ricky Schroeder back?
No.
What about
No.
Zach? You want to bring Zach Morris back?
Whatever.
What about Metaboy?
Yeah, they got to bring him back.
David Caruso is going to be in it.
No.
No. Yeah. They can't. Well, they can't bring back.
Jimmy Smits died, too, didn't he?
In the show, he did. Spoilers.
What? Damn it!
Mark Paul Gosselaar's character died, too, right? And Ricky... No.
No.
Ricky Schroeder's
I think
did.
Ricky Schroeder. Did he die?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
I don't think he did.
He got ran over by a liberal.
Damn.
Would be a trucker convoy. The trucker convoy run him over because he stands for the trucker as a multimillionaire. He really gets them with his campfire fucking YouTube videos. He really gets it. He gets the American man.
Moving on, number 2.
Fuck you, Ricky Schroeder.
Now tell us how you really feel.
Blake, just 2.
Yeah, you already got it. Freaks and Geeks and Undeclared.
That's right. 2, Jeff.
I had to add an Undeclared.
Oh, yeah. Number 2 for me, I've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
But I want it closer to the original comic and not the goofy-ass April in a...
Don't they kill
Yellow
Shredder in,
track.
like, the first couple issues?
I don't know.
I thought they killed him in it.
I don't know. I just wanted, like, dark and gritty and...
I agree. They all had the same headbanging color, too.
Yeah, they could go with changing the colors. That's fine. But
Do they eat pizza?
So you can
in
have
yours?
Casey Jones in it?
Yeah, Casey Jones can be in it. Okay.
Wearing the hockey mask?
Sure.
Number 1.
Number 1 for me is Small Wonder.
The robot, Vicky.
But see, in this day and age, they can actually make it so it actually doesn't look stupid like Small Wonder did. They could
It's called Westworld.
Not quite. I mean,
Season 4, June.
It's still going to be, one family that has a robot child or whatnot. I mean, that premise you got to keep.
Is it a horror? Oh, it's a sitcom. Sorry.
It could get a little, scary and
Are you going
drama.
for the adult version
I
where
knew
it's
that
a
was
sex
coming.
bot?
It's really going to be a drama when she gets pregnant.
What's your number one?
Speaking of Westworld, I could care less. I don't care anymore.
I guess I should watch season 3.
You don't. Just leave it at
You can
one.
watch season 3.
I felt like they needed to be in the. And again, I haven't seen season 3.
Season 3 is a completely different direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you really loved, the first 2 seasons, you might not like 3, but I like the fact that they went somewhere different with it.
I wish you would have done something more in the parks.
It was
That's my
interesting.
issue.
Yes, I agree with that.
I didn't think they spent enough time there.
So you won't like season 3.
Okay. Number one?
Anyways, number one. It's not really a reboot, but we'd like a new season with all the actors available on a realistic timetable where they can record an entire season where it makes sense.
Arrested Development.
Yes. Thank you very much.
I thought of that one, but
With Marty Bird,
I just know it just couldn't. It won't be possible. I mean,
they're you never know though.
Because
Portia de Rossi
yeah.
come back,
And-
she did 2 scenes in the remake.
when Jessica Walters died.
Oh yeah, Jessica Walters. Is
Yeah,
dead.
that's a problem.
If they're making Johnny Depp into
And-
Dumbledore or whatever.
And what's his name's been canceled, isn't it? Old what's his name? George Bluth.
Oh, yeah. From Transparent.
Jeffrey Tambor.
Tambor, yeah. All right, so they could be a problem. That could be a
Maybe they'll
problem.
kill off the parents.
You
Even
know-
though that's where most of the humor comes.
You know what,
Yeah.
Blake? There's always money.
In the banana stand.
That's right.
That's right.
Well, they just have to bring back what's her name too, because she's still alive.
Liza Minnelli.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Lucille too.
Lucille too. Yeah.
Number one, Brian.
Number one for me is going to be Friday Night Lights with the same cast that was in it.
As the adults, or are they still in high school?
They're still in
They're
high
still
school.
in high school. Just a continuation of where it left off. Not rebooting it, just doing more seasons.
Okay.
It has to be the entire same cast.
Okay.
It can't be anybody different.
Well, I think we're writing that.
We've started it.
Trademark it.
We already did.
We already did.
Good call.
But so they're not in high school then.
Well, they got held back a couple more years.
But they lost all their football eligibility.
Nah,
It's not in
It's
Texas.
Texas.
Oh,
COVID regulations, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. In high schools in Texas, you have 7 years of eligibility, and you still graduate, but you can still play for seven.
But
7
COVID regulations, you get 7
Yes.
more years.
What you're talking about the graduation where you still play, that's in Columbus, Ohio.
allegedly. Number one, Jim.
My number one, I hope we this. The first one's going to be Silver Spoons. But just bring back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, Ricky Schroeder.
but if
think
you bring back
Alfonso
Silver
Ribeiro-
Spoons, then screw Alfonso Ribeiro, you have Jason Bateman back.
Oh, that's true.
Did he die in that? Ricky Schroeder and Silver Spoons? I think the train hit him, didn't it? The little train that kept going
Yeah,
around.
no, that didn't
happen.
Did not happen.
No.
Just bring back Aaron Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pre-Buck Rogers.
Yes.
And
No, my actual number
No, how
one.
about during the Buck
Or
Rogers?
during
era?
the Buck Rogers era. That's true.
My actual number one is Wheel of Time.
okay.
Wheel of Time.
I'll take a plot. I'll take action, Pat.
I would like a storyline I could follow and understand, please.
I like CGI graphics that don't look bad.
I'll take putting relationships in the movie that aren't actually in the book.
Yeah.
I think this all works well. My number one is Cheers, because you could redo it with. It's a great setting, great. You can add characters. The Sam Malone character is played by Bill Burr, Just want to see him talk for a while.
At his Cheers bar in
But
Boston.
he's not that big of a face guy though.
Still like it. I think he's witty.
But just Sam was a good looking guy. I mean,
Yeah.
that was his whole premise.
Okay, fine. He's coach. How about that? Bill Burr's coach.
Woody Harrelson plays the
Oh yeah, Woody Harrelson would be back.
There you go.
Real Perlman. Let's see here. We did have.
Woody runs the bar, and Carla still works there.
Yep. Doctor number 1. He had some listener feedback here, or some listener picks.
I'm afraid to hear what
Sex
these
in
are.
the City with Jennifer Saunders and Joanna Lumley.
Hey, I think I know that premise.
Abfab.
I think it's fabulous.
Abfab
That's
with
a fabulous idea.
Abfab with Kim Cattrall and Sarah Jessica Parker. Automan with Kevin James and Timothy Olyphant. Thank you.
fun.
Just watched that Office episode that he was.
He was in more than one.
Yeah.
3 or 4. Danny Cordray.
Yeah.
Yep. He's so dreamy.
Are you doing a sting on me? Laverne and Shirley with Kim Kardashian, the person we shall not name, and Melissa McCarthy.
No.
As long as she shits in a sing. Cop Rock with Jason Brigger and Meghan Markle. I could sing it.
Nope, not allowed.
Steve at Everything I Learned from Movies had Gilligan's Island.
Movies.
He had a Dreamcast, though. Gilligan, Michael Sarah.
Sarah.
Sierra.
He added a letter.
Skipper with John Goodman is John Goodman. The Howls are Nick Offerman and Megan Molly.
Mullally. That I like.
Or Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, if they could do it. Professor is Steve Martin. Ginger is Christina Hendricks. Marianne is Zoe Deschanel. And special guest, Nicolas Cage.
Special guest, the Harlem Globetrotters.
And
Nicolas Cage as all the Harlem Globetrotters.
I don't know,
Special
but
appearance.
I have a feeling that would be a very expensive TV show to make.
And-
Special
One
appearance by
episode, you have to pay per episode $6,700 million.
special appearance by Wilson.
And Dev, he had Mad About You with Zac Efron and Kat Dennings.
Mad about you.
Kat Dennings needs to be in more things.
Perfect Strangers
Preferably not Two Broke Girls.
Yeah, preferably not that show.
Yes.
Perfect Strangers with Shia LaDouche and Dan Levy.
Ooh,
Oh.
That'd be interesting.
that would be an interesting TV show.
Just do it.
Which one would Balky be Shia LaDouche?
Yes. We're so happy we do the dance of joy. No. Hey. Sanford and Son with Samuel L. Jackson and Michael B. Jordan.
I don't think you can get them to do that, but phenomenal idea.
I just saw this one. I didn't read this earlier. News Radio with Alex Jones and Joe Rogan. Wow. And Newhart with Gary Oldman. I did think of Newhart, but I think they rebooted it as Ghost, basically. They're opening up a bed and breakfast, right?
Yeah, did you see when they talked about Newhart on Ghost?
No, not yet.
How far into you?
I don't know, like 9 episodes? Maybe I missed that part.
Missed that part because it was like the second episode.
Yeah, maybe I did. I wasn't a fan of it until like episode maybe 5 or 6. I'm still not sold on it, but
I am sold on it, which it looked terrible in the previews.
number 1 comedy this year.
As I said, it just
Number
needed
one comedy or number one new comedy?
New comedy, sorry.
I said it just needed time.
Paramount Plus just signed a deal, even though it's a CBS show, that it will play, like they have the rights to it all year basically now. Before it was just like, I don't know what that means, but they said that it will be on all the time and on Paramount Plus, so I don't know.
Well, that's where I watched it on, so.
Okay. Because now it was day after. It's the
Oh.
day after. But I don't know what that means. They just said that they've signed a deal that it will not be going anywhere else. So, bad idea of the week. Number 8005, Jason messing up Brian's top 5 list. Sorry. Apologize for that. Didn't know.
Well, you messed it up because.
What do you mean you didn't know? I told you what it was, and then you did it differently.
Good idea of the week.
I think that's like every time someone tells them a top 5 list, it comes out not what you suggested.
Good idea of the week 127, putting Jason in the corner.
Well, I mean, on this outline, it actually came out as last week's top 5.
You wrote that.
I wrote last week's, yes, not this week's.
Change
He
it.
thought he was getting a
Promotion.
Oh, that's true. That's why you didn't get a promotion. Titles for the show.
We'll think about it next week.
Yeah. Titles for the show.
Titles for the show. I have a biased opinion, and everyone puts Jason in the corner.
I'm Ben-Hur. She likes her peeps hard. Far more burning.
I have everyone puts Jason in the corner. Nothing but boxers. Tastes like Tommy Pham. It was at Papa John's. Amber Heard's turd. He got ran over by that trucker convoy. Your mom likes her peeps hard. And fuck you, Ricky Schroeder.
Let's see. I had 25% more burning. Fuck you, Ricky Schroeder. Ran over by the trucker convoy. Shut up, Jason. Everybody puts Jason in the corner.
I think we know what the title is.
Gold's Nugget. I don't know why that got changed in the story, but I liked it. We are not going to see Pitbull for your birthday. And that was it.
Everyone puts Jason in the corner, but I really liked 25% more burning.
I'm good with that.
Change approved. Roger says goodbye. Thank you for listening.
Unless Blake had suggestions. I don't mean to cut you off, but you usually don't.
I don't have any.
Okay.
Best color man in the business.
I actually also did watch the new Bosch Legacy that came out this week, and it was really good.
Do you need to watch the old Bosch to get it?
Yes.
Okay.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets. There's a history, not so bad. There's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.